Hey, Mike Callahan, had a question submitted regarding the use of the auto assist. So I wanted to go in and actually show everybody what the auto assist is in Service Autopilot and how to actually utilize that. So what we're going to be going in is actually the auto assist in Service Autopilot. And as I hop into Service Autopilot, this is what it looks like. So it's the A up here. This is basically turned on once you have automations. So what you would do is click this A here, and you can connect different forms and emails and a couple of different things in here. I'll show you how it works. But the way we prefer to use it is a shortcut key. So we're training our staff to work one area instead of multiple areas in the system. There's a couple different things that can be used in here. So office KPIs, so key performance indicators. We're going in, and this is be something that would be filled out by my office on a daily basis, especially in the spring season. So we've got lawn mowing renewals, new clients, and number of lawn mowing clients to hit our goal. So we always track what our seasonal sales goal is and how many more we need to hit the goal. We do that for traditional fertilizing, organic fertilizing. My office also accounts into accounts receivables. So how many are current, 30, 60, and 90. And then we go into customers and leads. How many leads, how many new clients, how many canceled clients. Those are my key performance indicators that I like to know. So if I'm not in the office, or I'm not in the office for say 30 days, Christine and Tammy would fill this out for me and then fire it off to me on a daily or weekly basis, depending on the form and the data I needed to run the business in a clear focus. A little peek under the hood for the rest of the things we do. We've got office or employee systems. We've got our interview for summer and winter, day off requests. This is something that we'd fill out. So who it is, date of submission, time off, reason why, and approval. Next one here is our sales systems. So we go in and we've got our master sales form. This is our master sales form for the simple growth automations. The cool thing here is all the client information is linked back, so we never have to go under the edit tab anymore. We're always updating all the information live here in the simple growth master sales form. We've got some other information based on our services and some manual overrides. Next one I want to show you here is on-site estimate form. So we go out, and this is the form that we can use either while we're collecting online or if we're actually in the field through our mobile. So we've got lawn square footage, length of landscape beds, linear length of landscape beds, parking lot square footage for snow removal, number of small, medium, and large shrubs. So those are the things we want to capture each and every time we're on a service. So we'll go about 30 days when we get a new client. We either go for our gateway services of lawn mowing or fertilization. And then after we do that, about 30 days out, somebody would go to the actual property and collect the property specific data. Summer KPIs, we've got our lawn mowing and our lawn care and landscape maintenance KPIs. So those are things that the manager is going to send to me on a daily basis. So the crews, when they started and stopped, if there was any QC from the manager, all the jobs were completed or not completed, and start and stop, and budget versus actual, total sales for the day, and the dollar per man hour for the day. And was the oil checked on the equipment and truck? So the manager would be required to take a look at that, and we'd have gas receipts and route sheets either put in by the mobile, or if they were hard copy, they were scanned and attached. The next thing we go in through the auto assist here is QC forms, quality control. So this is something would probably be pulled up in the mobile, but we could also pull it up in a Chromebook on site as well. But we're going to go in and rate the lawn mowing, and it wants to know if there's no turn marks, was the grass directed away from beds and different things like that. So that's the rating. We've got line trimming, blowing, weed-free appearance in landscape beds, sucker growth on trees, shrubs on the property, how'd they look, and the inspection duties when performed. So we walk the entire property. We inspect the lawn, the line trimming, the landscape beds, sucker growth, spot spray for any weeds and cutback suckers, and we filled in the notes on the to-do section here. And we also track if there was any to-dos. In addition, we can upload pictures if we're using it on our Chromebook, or if it's on our mobile, we're going to snap a picture and upload any problem areas that need to be addressed. Last thing here is purchase asset for management. So when the gentleman was running my company, he would use this here. So after a certain dollar threshold, Paul would fill this out, and the first and last name of the administrator to approve it, and we'd approve purchase orders. And when it was done, we'd go back into the actual form here and upload and attach the receipts. So we had an audit trail. So I'm going to hop back in here to the live feed to see if anybody has any questions. Is this fit a better program for larger companies only? No, Chris, actually, it's a great basically service platform to scale on. So you can start out maybe at $100,000 to $120,000 as a one-man operation, all the way up to $9 or $10 million. So it's going to lay the foundations for you to go out and do job costing and create standardized pricing. And this is going to give you the foundation for success. A lot of times business owners, including myself, would go out and look at a property and say, well, I think it's going to be X amount of dollars, and put a price on it. And there's nothing wrong with that in the beginning, but the system here is going to track enough data where you know how long it takes to do a mulch job, how long it takes to do a mowing job based on your equipment and your crews. So this will give you a non-emotional way to create standardized estimates. But as we dive back into the system, the main point of the video was just looking at this A for Auto Assist up here and what it can be used for. And we go in, if you want to add or connect some forms, I'll show you the additional functionality. So under the little basically pencil sign here, I'll show you once I get this loaded what this looks like. So we can go in and edit here, or we can go in the plus sign and add in and create a form here. And once we have that, we can go underneath it and add either a form, an email, a client note, or a tag. And this is going to automatically populate this. This isn't part of automations, but this feature is turned on when you have automation. So if you have comments or questions, how to utilize forms in your business, but I think this is a very useful way to streamline your workflow, teach your staff to work one place instead of multiple places. So when we work with other people as a certified advisor using Service Autopilot, we like to streamline the workflow. So we call it the 5 to 6 screens to success. So when Service Autopilot is completely set up, we're only touching 5 or 6 places in the entire system each and every day. So the system becomes relatively easy to use and predictable. Setting it up is a little more complex. I'll be transparent, but once it's set up, the daily workflow and delegation is really easy. And it's a very, very reliable system we've been using in our business for 7 or 8 years now. So any comments or questions, drop them below. Going to be making some more videos tomorrow. And any general business questions too, I'd be happy to answer those as well. And dive into those too. So hopefully that was helpful, and we will see you tomorrow on Thursday to answer the next set of rounds of questions.